A lot of moisture in the atmosphere. We had a lot of rain through our afternoon today. In fact, even down in towards San Marco, we had some areas of flooding that caused some impacts with vehicles out there. We know Zach Wilcox was standing by in San Marco, spoke with a man who had to deal with just that vehicle and flooding. And it wasn't even like he was intentionally trying to drive through it. He was just parked. Zach?
Yeah, Lou, it was pretty crazy, up about a block from where we are now. What I wanted to show you before we start showing that man and his story with having to use the buckets to get the water out of his car is the work that's being done on the pump station and replacing the stormwater pipes at LaSalle and San Marco Boulevard. When we pulled up here, it was when the rain was just dying down this afternoon, and there were several inches of water right where I'm standing, at least 3 or 4 inches, and it was amazing the difference that it made. The water got out of here so much faster than it used to. We even chatted with the folks at Florida Juice and Bowl who mentioned they got a couple little puddle right inside the door, but the water made its way out so quickly. Within the course of an hour, it was just a few puddles here and there. But it's a very different case about a block from here over on Riviera Street, where we saw people, the water just kind of stood there and folks were using buckets to get the water out of their car.
I can't even get frustrated anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even get upset, man. I used to cuss and fuss, not anymore.
Unfortunately for Juan Mott, this has become a bit of a routine.
My daughter came out and said, Dad, it's flooded out. You might want to move the car. By the time we got out here, there's water all on the inside.
Mott moved to Riviera Street in San Marco last year and says his car winds up with water in it just about every time it rains.
I was over on the west side, but I'm a single parent, so I wanted to give my daughters a better atmosphere and a better area, and I mean, and we did that, you know, but this is very frustrating, you know what I mean, to have to go through this every week because it's costing us money.
Mott lives about a block away from where a new pump station with the capability of pushing 70,000 gallons of water per minute was installed. Haskell, the development company, says that station is operational and that, quote, there is a notable improvement along LaSalle Street. Now, Haskell is working on replacing stormwater pipes with some twice as large, and they'll go from one street to the next over the course of the next year.
Yeah. Frustrating, brother.
Riviera Street is on the list, but Mott's not sure how many more buckets of water he can scoop out of his car.
This is frustrating. If they could do something soon, that would be awesome.
Wow.
You know, because we're looking at moving in about 4 months. My lease is up. I don't think we're going to renew. A lot of people are suffering around here.
Well, I did get an update from Haskell today. They told me that they are on track to hopefully have this intersection reopened sometime next month, and even that alone should help Mott a little bit, because when that happens, folks won't be detoured down Riviera Street to get around this closure, you know, going through that water, pushing more of that water up with their wakes even higher while he's trying to get out of his car. In San Marcos, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.